video 2 in our traditional tutorial demos. We're going to be covering stances now. In the next video, we're going to be putting stances together with our hand techniques. So make sure you watch video 1 first. Now the easiest way to get in a horse stance is we're going to put our feet together. You can put your hands on your hips for now. You're going to take these toes and you're going to move them out as far as you can without being off of balance. So if you are going all the way out here and you find yourself shaking like crazy, you're going out too far. So pick a degrees, maybe 45, maybe 60 degrees, and that's as far as you want to go. From here, you're going to take your heels, leave your toes where they are, and bring them out at the same angle. Now we're kind of pigeon-toed. This is uncomfortable, so let's go into the next one quick. Take these toes, bring them at the same angle. From here, you're going to take your heels and you're going to line them up with whatever's in front of you so your toes are pointing straight ahead. From here, bend your knees, push your knees out, take your hips, roll them up and in. Good. Now, this is called horse stance. We can do a couple of things from here. Oh, keep it Dutch, sorry. We can do a couple things from here, all of our blocks, all of our punches. We'll do punches and 1 block from this position. Make sure you're pushing your knees out, you're keeping your bend, you're working out those legs. So hands back, we'll do our regular punches. So 1 in front, 1 elbowing, 1 count, 1 punch. Make sure you're elbowing that person behind you as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Take your left hand, put it in front of your groin. Remember, it's got to be out far enough so that you can block someone potentially kicking you there with a soccer kick. Your other hand's going to be elbowing the person behind you. And we're going to continue on from our Gidam Barai. So, up and out. Itch, knee, sun, cheek, go, rook, cinch, punch, coup, juke. Now if you notice, when we move our hands, we're making a lot of noise with our uniform. When we do this with our punches, the only reason why we're making a lot of noise is because we don't want to punch up and around. We want to punch straight in a line, so make sure you're also trying to punch as straight as you can. Same thing with here, you want to make a straight line, straight down, okay? Next stance is going to be front stance. So from feet shoulder width apart, take your right foot, take a big step back, and bend your lead knee. You can have a slight bend in your back leg, and you're going to push your knee forward, and you're going to put about 70% of your weight on your front leg. This is called front stance. Now, there's a couple of errors that people can make from here. They can go super skinny, and now you're going to be off balance. You're not going to have your feet in the right position. So, I'm going to ask Michael to take center stage. So Michael's in the position now. Now if you notice, both of his feet, his toes, are pointing straight ahead. Okay? Got a slight bend here, and how some of the instructors test students, if you've got a strong stance, that should be steady, okay? So, this is a good front stance. We're all practicing bases from here. Let's do aga, high block, pitch, knee, sun, cheek, go. Look at his hips every time he blocks. Itch, where his belt is pointing. That's a good indication of where his hips are centered. Knee, look at his belt, it's a different angle. Sun, cheek, go. So even though your feet are staying where they are, your legs are staying where they are, your hips are moving, and you have to get that motion into play when you're doing it traditional. Let's switch into Uchi. Pitch. Oh, look at those hips move. Ni, san, chi, go. Good. All right, so back stance is like our ready posture in slow conversion. So, from ready posture, all we're gonna do is take a nice wide step back. You're gonna want your lead foot pointing straight ahead, your back foot pointing to the side. You're gonna want most of your weight on your back leg. Your right hand, or your rear hand, I should say, and you're gonna make a little table with it. You're holding up a cup of tea. This hand should be pointing, the fingers should be pointing right in front. Take your lead hand, and we're gonna do a Shuto block. Now this is like our other videos from before with our Shuto block. Almost the same thing. The only difference in traditional and how we do it here is when we prime the block, we do something a little differently. So from here, we're going to take this into 3 parts. Our lead hand is going to cover our ear. Our rear hand is going to throw the cup of tea or do a spear hand strike right into the solar plexus. From here, we're going to block and we just move back where we were before. Good. One more time. Cover the ear, spear hand, and block. We're going to prime our block again. So shoot those out, covering your ear, and then your block. Good. One more time. Pitch, knee, san. Good. So that's our back stance, and I guess the end of the video. So stay tuned. We're going to do movement and applying that into our traditional basics.